So we're talking about PlayStation's E3 showcase, right? It was so exciting when they announced The Last of Us 3.
I fell off my chair.
Welcome to the longest running Kiwi Xbox podcast in the universe featuring 0 Kiwis. It's that time of the year where we do our post E3 HypeStream live stream. I'm Carl, joined by Lee and Simone, and tonight we have some very special guests with us. For the first time, we've got Shadowless Edge, aka Cameron from the RealGamerScore podcast. And joining us again, we've got Garrett Atkins from the unnamed Xbox project, which we hope maybe he'll give us some info about.
Give us his
tonight.
name. Oh, the name would be good. Well, that'd be exclusive.
In case you guys haven't been there yet, the Game Pass Counter website, which is awesome. So hello, everyone. How's it all going?
It's going well. Another day, another early morning in paradise.
Another 3 a.m. for Garrett. Good to have you back.
Good to be back.
And Cameron, how's it going?
Yeah, good.
So
Fortunately not 3 a.m. for me.
Yeah.
Nice little 6 p.m. time. So
we all get to bed at a reasonable hour. Or us on this side of the equator. And Lee and Simone, how are you guys doing?
I'm good. Nice and feeling refreshed after a long weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I had no school yesterday. A nice day
school.
off.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Public holiday yesterday. It was great. We had the Queen's birthday, celebrated it with the Queen. You know, she came and gave us cake. Freddie Mercury was there.
yeah, I was going to say the band, right?
Well, both queens were there. The cakes were very different. So, welcome everyone to our HypeStream live stream. This is where we go and dissect E3 in our own special Xboxcast way. Because why stick to the status quo? Everyone else is going through E3 in a very methodical announcement by announcement way. We're going to do it a bit different. And because Cameron is the new face on the block, we're going to put him on the spotlight for just a little bit. So Cameron, welcome to the Xboxcast. As you can tell, we are funny first, factual second. We are like, as Simone described us today, I think the surfers of the Xbox community. We are laid back, not very, onto it. We're just chill.
Just chill, man.
Just chill.
We are chill. So we need to grill you with a couple of questions in our own special way. And the first one is customarily, why Xbox? You have PC, you've got Nintendo, you've got PlayStation, you've got mobile games, which a couple of our friends are obsessed with at the moment. So Simone puts her hand up. Why Xbox in particular? What about it?
Well, I haven't always been an Xbox gamer. Pretty much the start of the Xbox 360 generation, that's when I kind of got locked in. Previous to that, I've been playing like GameCube, Nintendo 64, Game Boy Advance, all Nintendo, and PS2 thrown into the mix. Pretty much when we got to the 360 generation, I basically bought that as for a console myself because I loved the look of Halo 3. I remember going to somebody's house, essentially playing it. I'm just like, all right, if I'm owning a console, this is the game I want to play first. So
awesome.
at that, and it was around the time when my mates were in Xbox as well. We had like LAN parties, essentially just playing like Kindertoten on Black Ops 1. Really back into like that early COD day. And then back then too, I was doing like a few regional esports championships.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I was decent enough, but we're not anywhere like Major League.
But esports, that's incredible, man. I mean, we're, as casual gamers ourselves, we're nowhere near anywhere esport levels. We just look at pretty pictures and push buttons.
Which games were you playing for esports?
Yeah, and where as well? Where were you playing? Was it local?
Pretty much just regional Victoria.
Mm-hmm.
So I grew up in a small town called Swan Hill, and they did a esports tournament 2 hours away at a Catholic college, pretty much in their like basketball arena.
Oh, man.
So they set up a few events, doing like every second and third year, doing like charity events and that. So mainly it was just Call of Duty over those years. This is like back 2011 to 2013, 14, I think.
10 years. 10 years,
yeah,
mate.
quite a while ago. Halo, COD, I want to say FIFA, and then just some other like fun stuff. But Call of Duty was mainly the one that I was there for.
Very
That's
cool.
awesome, man.
So that's pretty much how I got into Xbox. Then at one point I was basically, they did the Xbox One announcement. Back then I was naive and I didn't see the 2013, I think it was 2013 E3 that the Xbox One.
Yeah, it's when it released the multimedia PC.
Yeah.
Machine. Yeah.
Yeah. So that one I was actually hyped for based off the E3 presentation, which is weird looking back at now.
I mean, fair enough. It was
Carl, when did you
something
get your Xbox One?
Yeah, mine was also day one. They sold me on Kinect. That was they showed off Kinect, and I was like, "This is the future. I love it. I just want to yell at my Xbox, and things must happen."
I used to love like the snap feature and that kind of stuff, and that's what basically sold me on it. But started the Xbox One generation, I went, all right. I had met some people early 2014 that were like into achievements, made my own Facebook group around achievements, and then somehow time has passed since then to now where I'm actually doing a podcast about achievements weekly. So
it's incredible.
Brilliant. Well, that's a perfect segue. So talk about the Real Gamerscore podcast. Like, what is it? What's it about? What the heck do you guys do? Because I mean, for us, achievements are surprises. We busy play a game, something pings and we go, oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know about that.
Although if Kyle is in the same room, someone will yell, depending on who's playing the games, going, oh, well done. I was like, thanks. I didn't do that on purpose, but yeah.
So the Real Gamerscore podcast is a podcast that's hosted by myself and Neomaster. Some of you may be aware of who Matt is. Matt is the #1 in Oceanic for achievements and Gamerscore.
Jeez, okay.
Which is incredibly, what's the word for it? I'm definitely overshadowed when I'm hosting the podcast. So I'm glad I'm able to bring the Hall of Fame for Game Pass. I'm the Hall of Famer for Game Pass in Australia as of last year. But I mean, I can't keep up with his achievements. Like I'm on 554,000, I believe. He's on 1.6 million something.
Holy crap.
I'll probably check and it'll be 1.7.
That's right, yeah. No, he's been playing for like 10 minutes, at least over 100,000.
But yeah, basically we just center our, like most people will think of the achievement community as basically just getting gamer score and that, but you can break it down into so much more. A lot of people that I'm aware of in the achievement community are very stat heavy. So essentially you'll have your people like Matt as well that have like aiming for completion percentage. So I'll play everything. I have no intention of completing it. And I get ridiculed beyond hell from the community for it. I'm pretty sure I'll check the chat in 5 minutes. Some of you haven't dig at me. Whereas then you'll have others like Matt that are essentially they will try and complete every single game on the tag. You'll have people that aim for like the highest ratio games. You'll have people that purely go for series, which I'm trying to do at the moment, trying to lock down Forza Horizon.
Oh, wow.
That's a beast of a game, mate.
Good on you. Far out.
I've done 4 free, 2 on Xbox One, the Fast and Furious for 360 and the one, most of Forza Horizon.
Wait a minute, the Fast and Furious was like about a half an hour. Come on, even I did that one.
Even I did that one.
We all got that one. Like, mentioning that is just like throwing a bone to us. You're like, oh yeah, and I did that. And we're all like, yeah, we did it too.
Exactly.
Look at us.
Just to give you an idea though, my Forza 3 and 4 completions, I think 3 is around 650 hours.
Wow.
And 4 is like just above 700.
Far out.
Wow, that's.
Do you play to complete them though, or do you just play them and kind of? Are you quite focused, or do you get distracted and do lots of races anyway?
See, I'm very random to what I decide to do with them. Like when it's a DLC update and there's only like 5 to 10 achievements being added, it's very easy to go.
Yeah, just
I'm just
in.
going to smash it out. When I'm starting a game fresh, I might just be spending the first day wandering, like basically driving in, taking the sites, essentially getting all the smash boards. Discovering all the roads.
All the roads, yep.
Essentially, the first time in, I will drive, I will have a look, I'll appreciate the beauty of the whatever country it's set in. Funny enough, when doing Horizon 3 Australia, it's just like, oh, I've seen most of this already. Like, I may as well just smash through it. But yeah, no, like it's probably one of my favorite game series on Xbox.
Oh,
definitely
wow.
Going
Yeah.
from like looking at 5, I mean, I was
Oh my
assuming
word.
September or October, but I mean, I can wait for an November release for a game that pretty.
Oh, definitely. Man.
I know this is jumping the gun because we're not talking about E3 yet. We're still grilling Cameron. But a question: when you saw that Horizon 5 was coming out, did you feel pressure to finish the others before it came out?
I've played, so I've done 2 on Xbox One, 3 and 4.
Okay.
Horizon 1, I need to get access to the DLC. I've done a bit of it, but I haven't completed it yet. Essentially, I got Forza Horizon 2 on 360. I've been playing it for the last, I think I've chucked like 5 hours into it today and like 8 hours yesterday.
It's
Wow.
pretty good going.
It's just like, unfortunately, for Forza Horizon 2 has, I want to say it's like the least developed of the series. When I did the Xbox One, I spent 4 straight weeks on one achievement, driving back and forth between sites, and that achievement's called All Your Races Belong to Us 2.0, and that's like the most, it was essentially like get home from work every night, podcast, drive for like 4 hours,
like
go
a
to work
job.
the next day. Save, yeah, it was exactly like that. But I want this series completion. I think I'll be able to pull it off this year, hopefully.
Man.
So, Garrett, I've noticed you've been playing Forza 4 a lot.
I have a lot.
You're new to Forza, aren't you? You're saying you're quite, it's kind of like
Yeah,
a new
no,
to
I-
the Forza series. Or...
I think I had touched Forza Motorsport 5 and 6 for like a split second, and then other than like just turning them on to look how pretty it was when they first came out, didn't really touch it. It was more of like a showcase game for whichever Xbox's power. That said, I actually had totally written off Forza Horizon series up until I want to say 4 or 5 weeks ago, and then I already had it on Game Pass. I just went out and bought all the DLC. Said, "What the heck? I'll dive right in," and love it. I mean, I think I still don't like Motorsport or Gran Turismo type game at all whatsoever. I will never get into those, but Forza Horizon is the most fun racing game I have ever played. That and then Need for Speed Most Wanted from 2005. That's also well, but
Underground
other than
2?
that,
Underground 2, maybe? Something
I
like
never played Underground or Underground 2. That's pretty
Oh,
much what
so
everyone
sad.
says when I say Most Wanted.
Jeez.
The
Yeah.
response is always Underground 2, though. I just never played it.
Most Wanted was
Just never
great,
played it.
especially the 2005 version. That was like the second best. Underground 2, though, is just pinnacle Need for Speed.
Yeah.
100%.
No, I mean, I need to go back and turn it on, even though it'll be terribly outdated, just so I can stop hearing that. And
Yeah.
I can have the experience, and I can hate on it, right? Because it's extremely old. So I'll be able to totally rebuttal whoever says that's a good game. I'll be like, no,
Nah,
just
the
played it
music,
last
though.
week. It's actually crap. Sorry.
Yeah, no,
the
the
music is
music will
amazing.
kick in. The music will
Yeah.
kick in, and you'll be transported into a teenage boy again.
Yep.
And you'll drop your car, and you'll be like, "Look at the suspension, and look at my rims. Look at
My
the
purple
under."
underlights.
I think our solution for this is we need a Spotify soundtrack, like a Spotify playlist.
A Need for
the
Speed
original,
one.
Absolutely.
And then just play Forza Horizon 4.
Surely it exists.
So, okay, so Garrett, did you say you bought all the DLC?
I sure did.
So have you started Lego or not yet?
Yeah, so what I did is I drove around, got enough cash to unlock some cars, and then I immediately went to which one was it? Fortune Island first. That way I could see the awesome weather, the graphical fidelity of the weather out there. And
Yeah,
then
it's
I
incredible,
just immediately got out of there and went to Lego to check that out, and spent like, I want to say, an hour or two just driving my car through Lego trees. And then I immediately went back to Great Britain and started actually playing the game. So, but yes, I played Lego.
That's fantastic.
That's awesome.
Waiting to get the Lego cars drive around in. That's fun.
Well, I
Yeah.
have one of those. I can't stand how they look, actually.
Oh, really?
Oh, no.
Oh,
But I'm a huge James Bond guy, so I got the James Bond car.
Oh, the James
pack.
Bond kit. Nice.
Oh yeah, I'm hopping in the Aston Martin and souping it up and going for a spin. You know,
That's awesome. Oh man, such a good game once you get into it. Eh?
Mm.
It just sucks you in.
It just sucks your life away. That's what it does.
Yeah, Lee knows all about
Yeah.
that, as he's played not nearly as many hours as Cameron, but
I feel attacked.
I'm trying. I'm only like 200 or 300. You know,
yeah, you're getting there. Those are rookie
in
numbers,
there.
Lee.
I'm warming up still.
I'll get to 200 hours, and none of those will be doing races. Just me getting
No,
distracted.
you just take pictures.
Yeah. Yep. Screenshots are the way forward, man. Got to take pretty pictures. So yes, well, while we have Garrett here, actually, this is a good time to grill him as well about this unnamed Xbox project, and to see if maybe he can, slip us a little exclusive announcement, or maybe if he can't, chat about the timeline that you've put up on Twitter, because man, that is an ambitious timeline.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
I've looked at it and I've gone, okay, this guy's going to be on speed and not sleep.
all right, let me pull up the timeline here because that is a very hefty timeline. That said, I can't give any exclusive announcement on the name whatsoever. I'm gonna have to nip that in the butt immediately. As much as I would like to get it over with, let me tell you, I am dying to put it out there and not have to worry about it anymore.
But I do have a question.
yeah.
Does it have a name, or have you not come up with one yet?
Oh, there's a name.
Cool.
Does it have Xbox in the name?
Not gonna comment.
This is just going to become 20 questions, isn't it?
Yeah. I was gonna answer that question very directly, but then I realized where it would lead. So I'm just gonna say no comment.
Well, there goes our investigative journalistic.
That's right.
You almost had me answer that, though. I'm not going to lie. I was about a millisecond away from answering that.
The only reason we got you is because it's 3 a.m. your side, and you should be
must be
asleep.
really tired.
You can take advantage.
Of me, really.
Game wise weak.
But the timeline. What do you want to know about that specifically? Because that I can touch on.
Okay, well, take us through the timeline and let us know how the heck you came up with this thing, because it looks like you aren't going to be sleeping for the next 12 months.
Yeah. I don't know. Pretty much everything on that timeline, except for the more minor details about the journey, have been ideas of mine for at least 2 or 3 years. Some of them much longer. It's just as of recently, with everything going on Twitter, and all the relationships I've been building within the Xbox and gaming community as a whole, have kind of expedited these ideas into becoming a reality a lot sooner than I had initially thought. And so, really, I mean, one of the major things on the timeline that will be happening here soon, obviously, for the audience who doesn't know, the Unnamed Xbox Project is a news and media company that will deliver news with an Xbox-centric focus, but also about the gaming community as a whole. So just gaming news, Twitch, YouTube, social media channels, website with articles, and a multitude of podcasts, actually. That said, it's currently called the Unnamed Xbox Project, but it has a name. We just haven't released it yet. Once the logo is done being developed, which I actually just saw the newest drafts of the logo right before I got on this podcast. Once the logo is done, we'll be announcing the name, showing the logo, and then probably a week to 2 weeks after that, we'll launch the website, all the social media channels, probably launch a couple of the podcasts, so on and so forth. Then probably, and this is not a promise, but 6 months to a year after that, we will be announcing the name and development cycle for a first-person shooter video game that will it'll be free to play. So I'll just leave it at that. There's a lot more details we have on that right now already too, but not much else we're able to say until we get closer to talking about the name of that project. But yeah, no, a lot's going on in the pipe, and I'm really excited that a lot of progress is finally being made on these projects.
That's incredible. Well, good luck with it. It's very ambitious, and yeah, well, what can we say? we're just kind of blown away at your tenacity. You just sort of come out and made it your own. And man, we've just come on the sidelines going, "Whoa, flip! If you pull this off, I think you'll be a lot of people's heroes." So,
well, I have no doubt we'll pull it off. It's just a matter of when. It's with big projects, timelines are a hard thing. That's one thing I've definitely learned over the years.
this is still super impressive, and you've got us rooting for you over here. So, good job.
Appreciate it.
Man. So I'm sure we want to get into the E3 stuff. We're all chomping at the bit to explain to, or not explain to people, but tell people exactly what we think of E3 and put our opinions out into the ether and see who cares. So,
See who cares.
well, yeah, see who cares. So what we're going to do, we're just going to cover 4 different categories just to keep it nice and simple, flowy, easy breezy, laid back, chilled out. So we're going to look at what we expected that we got, what got us hyped or excited, what disappointed us, and what came out of left field. What did we not see coming? What was a complete surprise? What made us sit up at 3 o'clock in the morning on our couches and go, whoa, okay, wow, cool, and then rush off to Game Pass and pre-download that. So kicking off with what got us, what did we get that we expected? What was there that you'd look at and you go, yep, no, I expected this. I'm still hyped for it. I'm excited for it. But this is what I got. And let's kick off with Cameron.
So back in the last episode of RGS, I essentially guessed that Halo would be midway.
Yep.
So I was like pretty happy that that was the case. Because Matt was just like, no, it's going to be starter end. It's like, no, you can have Starfield's going to be a one end or the other. Halo's going to be dead in the middle just to keep the momentum going. So I was pretty happy about that. I was pretty happy about the mini fridge being announced too.
Awesome. Did you see the videos? Did you see the highest rating video was Battlefield and then it followed mini fridge? That was second.
Really? That is interesting. I love the marketing behind it though. Xbox and chill.
Yeah.
Just great. Probably the one I guessed. They put the announcement. They do the Melissa Game Pass thing on Twitter the day before. Dragon. Everybody's just like, oh, there's going to be some unannounced Dragon game coming to Game Pass. I'm like, no, it's just going to be Yakuza like a dragon.
Everyone else is there, yeah.
Which is honestly amazing. If you haven't played it already, Game Pass, check it out.
Oh, cool. I've been dying to play it.
It's got the freakiest... is that one with the babies?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, there's a few of them with
weird
babies.
Trailer. Okay.
Like a Dragon does it well though. I'm pretty sure that's. I don't want to say it's a reoccurring theme, but I think it is over some.
It looks really wrong. That's what it looks.
I'm not one to kink shame. Yeah.
Wow.
I definitely would say just check it out for yourself. But cool. Ichiban, who's the main character, that one has a very playful, I guess, personality.
Oh, yep.
Which works really well with that game.
Cool.
Other than that, the ones that I guess we already knew that were coming that I was excited for, Forza Horizon 5. I mean, I'm hyped for. I'm going to play that as soon as it comes out. Age of Empires 4 comes out right around my birthday in October. And I grew up on Age of Empires 2 on PC.
Fantastic.
And I'll let you guys take some of the other ones. Otherwise, I'm just going to say the whole show.
Just like list from start to finish. Simone.
Well, I chose not to have any expectations because I was keen to just be excited about the whole show. If I could give a list of things that I wasn't surprised about, although happily excited to see anyway, it was definitely more about Halo Infinite. Although if I can add, I was not expecting how good the multiplayer trailer looked. That was incredible.
Oh yeah, that looked amazing.
So yeah, and then the other thing I expected, but was quite fun to see was Psychonauts 2 gameplay, because that game looks like a lot of fun.
It does, man. And Garrett, what did you expect that you got?
Yeah, I think we were all expecting Starfield at this point with all the news, rumors, and all that. And I guess I wasn't actually expecting Starfield to launch all the way out in fall of 2022. since they showed it. Like I knew they were going to show it because at this point they couldn't even avoid showing it if they tried, with all the rumors and speculation around it being shown, that it would actually completely destroy their E3 show had they not. That said, it's usually Bethesda's style not to show a game when it's pretty much a year and a half out. That's pretty unheard of for Bethesda. So that was definitely odd. I thought if they were going to show it, that I assumed that if they were going to show it at E3, they would release it in spring, maybe summer, just to dominate that time. But I guess it'll be nice to have it next fall. What else was I expecting? I was expecting Battlefield. I knew that was going to be in their show after some of the things I had heard through the rumor mill. I was definitely expecting Psychonauts 2. Fallout 76. I figured they were going to show some stuff on that. After all, that's like one of their ongoing games, so they got to keep that at the forefront of people's minds. Halo Infinite, obviously, we were all expecting that. What I wasn't expecting about Halo Infinite, though, was where it was placed in the show. I thought it'd be at the beginning and Starfield would be at the end, so that was kind of a mix-up, but I mean, it worked out fine. And like Simone said, the trailer was excellent. You know, at the end with the grenade launching the energy sword to his hand and then him stabbing, you know what it reminded me of was a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 trailer whenever they had shown off the throwing knife for the first time. Like Call of Duty used to do a really good job of showing off like a new weapon they are putting in the game on the pre-release trailers. And that's kind of what the Halo Infinite gameplay trailer reminded me of at that point.
So good.
No, it was great. And then I was expecting some new IP. Like I knew with 23 studios that it was going to basically be impossible to go through an entire E3 show without seeing something about a new IP, right? So to see Redfall was extremely exciting. I was definitely expecting that portion as well. And then of course Forza, a flight simulator. We all knew that was coming.
Yeah. And Lee, are you back?
Hi, the speaker sound was still on. Who knows?
Yeah, we noticed. It's like the podcast is so exciting. Lee's decided to launch Borderlands.
Whoa.
So what did you get that you were expecting?
Yeah, I think the Far Cry stuff as well. That wasn't that surprising.
I don't even remember what the announcement was about.
It was just gameplay.
Oh, it's just overview gameplay stuff. Yeah, and the DLC. There's a bit of a touch on DLC.
Right.
Everyone's just kind of stolen all the stuff, haven't they? Really, coming in last. Yeah, no, anything else interesting? No, other than that, that was probably about it. Everyone else has said everything, really.
Yeah.
Oh, Stalker 2 as well. We knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, but seeing Stalker 2 gameplay, that was amazing. Did anyone else play the original Stalkers?
No.
No. Oh man, they're such good games, and Stalker 2 has me so hyped because it's got the exact same feel as the old games. They just look a whole lot better. It's like the Russian version of Metro, which isn't Metro Exodus.
I was going to say,
anyway.
Metro's Russian, isn't it?
It's the Russian version of an really American Russian game. It's really cool. So that I expected Stalker 2, but I did not expect to have that feeling of just where the guy's playing the guitar. That was just so good. I was so thrilled to see that. Flight Sim coming to Xbox, finally. I expected to see it, but man, it's so pretty. Got me a tad emotional. That was also because I woke up super early. And the Psychonauts 2 gameplay, it looks really cool. And the fact that the dude is voiced by Zim from Invader Zim has me so hyped. I need more Invader Zim in my life, and if that's the only way to get it, well, then I'm playing through that game.
Did anyone expect an update from Grounded?
I had a feeling that we would see like a 1.0 this year, but I wasn't expecting it to be in the show.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
but saying that,
I didn't realize they didn't have achievements. I had no idea.
Yeah, it's been in alpha, beta.
alpha.
Yeah.
That's the reason I've been avoiding the
Preview.
game is because it doesn't have achievements.
I gotta say that
Yeah.
trailer for it though, just that achievement sound, I was like, all right, cool, I'm hyped now.
Same.
I can finally jump in.
I thought
That's
the
what I
same
was
thing.
thinking too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's such a cool game. Have you played any of it at all? You just refused to play it? Did you play it when it first came out?
I haven't touched it yet because it doesn't have achievements yet.
Man.
And pretty much
Not a good use of your time.
I'm kind of the kind of person too. Like Sea of Thieves, I believe should have kept baking for like another year because it's
Right.
amazing now. But like at launch, it was just one of those games that just felt like it was too bare bones.
I played the alpha before, I wasn't allowed to talk about alpha, and there was nothing there. It was kind of so bizarre, and no one really knew what they're doing because there's no instructions when you first start playing it. So it was very kind of just helping each other to work out how to steer a boat and
Yeah.
not sink.
I still feel like that now when I play it. I have to rely on other people.
Same.
Yeah,
So
cool.
good.
See though.
Oh man.
No, but I was expecting the grounded update. Considering it's not even at 1.0 yet, I was fully expecting them to say something about it. And it is Obsidian. Like I feel like Microsoft does a good job of making every studio that's with them feel good and give them acknowledgement. So I fully expected them to say something about grounded.
Yeah. The Doom and
Is he
Shroom
playing
update.
Borderlands 2 over there
What
right
are you
now?
doing,
what is
Lee?
going on?
I don't know what Lee's doing.
Are you
He
playing
doesn't
or is your
play?
kid playing?
No, he's playing Borderlands.
If you watch, Kinsman's playing.
No, you're
he's
playing
not.
the game.
You'll see the dragon appear.
Oh, I love it. So Lee's obviously that entertained that he's decided to just play Borderlands on the podcast. So clearly it's
Exactly.
time
Come
to
on,
go on to the
entertain
next
me.
one. Fine, we're about to.
But
Calm
no,
down.
wait, Carl, did you answer this question?
Yeah, Psychonauts 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I expected it, but it was it was exciting to see anyway.
Yes. Cool.
Now, this is probably the biggest category, or the second biggest category, probably. But this one is what got you hyped and excited? It could have been something you expected, it could have been something you didn't expect, but this is what made you sit up, what made you go, wow, what made you be like, oh my word, this is incredible, super holy Moses Pope. And let's start with Lee, since he was paying so much attention.
Ooh. Since I was paying so much attention. Do you know, I actually really enjoyed the Battlefield 2042 gameplay. I thought that was awesome, the way they did that. And it just seemed really busy. Don't you think so? Yeah, I see you scratching your chin there, Cameron.
It looks good. I knew it wasn't going to happen, but I was really in the boat of like, I really wanted to come to Game Pass. I can't justify the price for multiplayer only experience.
Oh no, I would never buy it. No, for that reason. I might buy EB Games and pay $10 for the beta to play the beta, and then move the $10 to some other game. But that's probably I might just do that. And the same as Back 4 Blood, that was awesome. I might do exactly the same. Might just put down for the beta, just play that and see what it's like.
Ah, yes. Sneaky.
Sneaky, yeah. So you can get in there early. You see,
Smart.
so that's like $20 I spent. Flight Sim actually coming out next month was a surprise. I wasn't really expecting it that soon. I knew they were kind of vaguely doing it, but I didn't know if it would be a month away because it's been real quiet.
Yeah.
And to actually come out looked awesome. It looked so much fun.
They updated the PC version to be like half the size, so I had a feeling it was going to come up.
Yeah,
soon,
90
but
gig. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, that's right.
this
They
soon
dropped it.
was crazy.
It just looks so pretty, though. My word.
I can't wait to fly to the UK. It was fun. From Napier in my Cessna.
So apparently, the number one goal in that game is to grab a plane and just crash into your house.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Do any of you guys have plans to do that when it does hit Xbox? Or
That'd be fantastic.
Apparently the whole
Yes.
screen just goes
I'm
black
going to crash into
whenever
Carl's
you
house
try.
as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what they were
Oh,
saying
bummer.
is they don't allow you to do that. The whole screen goes black before you get too close, or
Oh.
something along those lines.
That's a pity.
future
It's a
content
pity.
update?
the crash and
That's
smash
what mods
update.
are for.
DLC.
Yeah, sounds like a mod. I need to put a mod on there.
It's a shame, really, because since moving to Melbourne, I can find my house way easier on a map now than I could back in Napier.
Well, you can still fly around your house and look down and go, oh, go look out the window and wave.
Yes.
Can I see myself?
Outer Worlds 2. I love the outwards. I completed that game. That was fun. I didn't complete it. Achievement hunting completed, but I completed it as in I completed the game.
Yes.
Story.
That trailer
The story,
was
yes.
so good.
The short really good trailer. Yeah.
Such an amazing.
And I guess the
trailer.
two that I knew nothing about was Redfall and Contraband, which I still don't really know much about, other than Redfall looks fun for running around and killing vampires.
Yes, definitely.
And who knows what Contraband is? I don't know. Has anyone ever heard of it or seen anything about it?
There's actually a lot more information about Contraband online through articles right now. Because you're right, I was very curious what that game was even about. Because all they did was show us basically another Indiana Jones trailer, and then called it Contraband. And so, yeah, I looked online. There's actually a lot of information about it. Apparently, it's a heist game. So you and a group of people pull off heists together, more or less.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
So, which actually sounds pretty fun.
Yeah.
That sounds great fun.
Definitely.
So
yeah,
we'll
yeah.
see if it's third person or first person. I guess we'll see that kind of stuff later. I don't know if that information was available online, but I did find out about the heists and all that jazz.
That's so cool. Man, sounds fantastic. And Garrett, so since you spoke last, what are you hyped about?
Oh, Garrett, your video seems to have frozen up. Oh, wait a minute, back again.
No, it's just you, Lee. Everything else is fine on my side.
Oh, right. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, everything's good on my side. I'm hyped about Atomic Heart ever since I've been following that game since it was first announced. It really reminded the first couple times I saw it, because I think we've seen it 2 or 3 times before the Xbox Game Showcase. And it reminds me a lot about the original BioShock in a way.
Oh, yes.
This time it reminded me a little bit less of BioShock in a good way. It seemed unique and of its own character. So I thought that was a really cool thing to look at. Redfall, obviously, super stoked, but we haven't seen any in-game footage or gameplay, so it's hard to jump to conclusions. However, Arcane's super good at what they do. They have yet to make a game that I don't like, so they're batting 100 with me. I'm happy about that. Contraband, after reading the article, pretty stoked about that as well. I just want to see more, like, again, gameplay or in-game footage at least. And then, yeah, Starfield. I'm hyped about that more than I was before. I will say that Bethesda Game Studios usually has pretty good graphics, but they're not cutting edge, like next level graphics. But the graphics in the Starfield trailer, when I went back and watched some 4K versions of that trailer, and then looked at what was it today that Xbox or Bethesda put out another video today where Todd Howard was narrating it, and there was actually some Starfield in-engine gameplay in that video today from Bethesda, and you got to see some more Starfield in there. That actually had amazing looking graphics for a Bethesda Game Studios game, which that's always been like one of my biggest beefs, is that a studio as big and as awesome as Bethesda hasn't been at like the top of the hill in regards to graphics. So that kind of got me excited. That's oh yeah, and then Back 4 Blood. I mean, Back 4 Blood and Halo Infinite are my 2 most anticipated games of the year. So Back 4 Blood, Left 4 Dead, I'm a huge fan of it. Really like seeing some of that.
That's awesome.
Just one thing I forgot is 12 minutes. 12 minutes coming to Game Pass. Thought that was a surprise.
Yes. That's been teased for ages, hasn't it? 12 minutes.
It's been
Yeah, I remember talking about it
Yeah.
last year, didn't we?
Teased for like 12 years.
Yeah. Well, to the point that I thought it was out.
Yeah.
I was surprised to see it on there. I thought, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
12 minutes
was surprised
is really good.
August for a release date, but I guess like it's going to come out sooner or later.
Yeah, it's got to come out sometime. So, what were you hyped for, Cameron?
Anybody that knows me knows that my daughter is named after a Greek goddess. So I saw Hades and I completely lost my shit. I had a feeling it was going to come out sooner or later, but just seeing it there, I was just like, oh my God. Like I was watching a YouTube channel do all the drinks from the game, like just like 2 days ago. And I'm like, yeah, okay, completely sold. Plague Tale Requiem.
Oh, yep. That looks amazing.
I mean, I was expecting them to do a sequel, but I wasn't sure how long it was going. Asobo is just such a weird studio. Like Microsoft Flight Sim, Plague Tale. I think like I'm not sure if any of you are aware of like an ABC show, Sitting Ducks. Years ago, they did a game for them.
Oh,
Just
wow.
such
okay.
a weird catalog of games that they got under their belt.
That's
but-
amazing.
Was really excited for that one. I mean, Among Us.
Oh, yes. That was.
I wasn't expecting that.
Wasn't it last year though? I'm there a bit late.
I mean, when it does come out, like it's going to have achievements, and that's what's going to get me into the game. So
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's
Completely
true.
agree.
Yeah.
I was everybody though has been telling me it's like, oh, it's meant to release like June 16th. I'm like, no, that's a 15-player update. It still doesn't have a release,
Hmm.
Yeah.
but I'm keen for it when it does. I would like there's a whole heap of other ones, but they're pretty much already been covered. I guess the other one I was surprised about was Diablo 2.
Yeah, same.
Oh yeah.
Like
I'm surprised that's coming to console because it's very much been a mouse heavy game, you know?
yeah, it wasn't one that I was expecting to see with Xbox.
Definitely.
Maybe one of the other shows, but yeah, just not Xbox.
Yeah, I think Microsoft's been dishing. Yeah, I mean, you just tell by watching the show, Microsoft feels a lot more comfortable dishing out the money for those marketing deals with these companies this time around. This generation, they have a lot more investment money from Daddy Microsoft to get those marketing deals for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Was anyone excited by Shredders?
I was.
I wasn't expecting it. I was thinking it was Steep 2.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
Yeah.
wait, no, this is an Ubisoft.
Yeah.
No.
Who's the studio behind them? Does anybody know off the top of their head?
No, it's a new studio from what I can see because it's a studio made by and I've just gone blank on it. There we go. Yes, it's a studio made by those people that did the thing, you know.
Oh, that one thing
Yeah, you know,
that
and
they did.
and
They
it's
did
led,
really well.
It's led by the guy, you know, he's in charge. He's got the nose and the face. And the eyebrows.
And the
Yeah,
eyebrows.
I'm gonna
So
look it up.
Yeah.
its
Foam
publisher
Punch?
is Foam Punch.
Hmm.
Okay, Let It Roll. Illusion.
Hmm.
That's really cleared it up, isn't it? I'm glad.
Yeah, thanks, Lee.
You know, one thing that was completely absent, I don't think many people noticed. In fact, I didn't notice till just about 15 minutes ago during this podcast. You look at that big image, Xbox released about everything available today, play day one this year, and coming day one in the future. Crossfire X is completely absent from the whole image.
Ooh, yes.
And it would be in the middle, play day one this year on Game Pass, right? And it's not on there. So you can pretty much come to the conclusion that Crossfire X is not coming this year or not coming at all.
Good catch.
I haven't seen Remedy say anything about it.
Yeah.
Well, no, their Twitter hasn't updated anything, and since they announced it, and that was what, last E3.
Yeah.
So-
And another thing that I noticed that was absent was Scorn. They did that in the Xbox
Scorn's-
E3 showcase.
Scorn's on
not
the
E3?
image though, so it's
Is
still
it?
coming this year, and
Ah.
it's still day one. Yep.
Okay.
So it's
Is it-
still coming. They just didn't feel comfortable showing gameplay, I guess, because it was a jam-packed E3 for
Yeah.
real.
Hmm.
Oh man, good catch. Because I must have given it a man look, having a look for Scorn, and I just came to the conclusion that Scorn's not on there. I wonder what's going on with that. Because I was super hyped for that last year.
Yeah, no, it looks that actually. I mean, it looks like a disgusting, squishy, gooey game, but it looks beautiful at the same time.
Yeah.
The graphics on everything I've seen on that are extremely impressive. So,
Yeah. Definitely a game that you play and then take a shower afterwards.
oh yes, maybe even during. I don't know.
Just play on xCloud with your phone that's now waterproof with the waterproof console controllers. Standing in the shower going, this is amazing but disgusting. So Simone, what got you hyped?
So I was excited about Shredders. When it comes out, though, I might be less excited. I think it's more us having been in lockdown. There's nothing quite like being on a snowy mountain to make you feel like you're not in lockdown.
Yep.
So that was definitely appealing. I will always be excited for Age of Empires.
Mm-hmm. It's like everyone nods.
Yes.
They teased a few months ago too that they're adding Age of Empires 2 will have co-op campaign at one point in the future.
That's
cool.
awesome.
Tossing up the idea of having similar. The one that I watched, I wasn't sure if they were adding it in DLC to Age of Empires 4 at a later date, or if it's something the game is going to launch with. But co-op campaign sounds amazing.
That does sound so cool.
Man.
Yeah, so that was great. It wasn't a surprise to see it at the show, but it was still cool to just be reminded that it was coming.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very excited for Redfall. Redfall looks like a lot of fun. It reminds me of the kind of weapons that Insomniac is known for. So I'm actually really excited. It made me think of Sunset Overdrive, but a lot darker, you know?
Oh, yes.
So that got me excited.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah. And then now Hades has been on my wish list for a while. So the fact that it's coming to Xbox now is probably just going to bump it up the list a little bit. So I'm excited for that.
Oh, that's awesome. So for me, what got me hyped the Halo looks amazing. Starfield, I'm going to lose my life to it like everyone else. I think friendships are going to die over that game because people are just going to stop texting. And Forza Horizon 5, it looks fantastic. Like to the point where you thought this is a picture I'm looking at, a photo, and then they just zoom into the car flying past. But the two things that are probably a bit different to everyone here that got me really hyped is Slime Rancher 2, because that looks so colorful and crazy and cute.
It looks fantastic.
And Party Animals.
Oh, yes. Oh, far out. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Party Animals looks so chaotic, so fun. Just a party game, grab some mates over, and just a couple of drinks with that game, and it's hilarious. It's like Gang Beasts, but animal style.
Yes.
You know
Which
what
is
it
great.
reminds me of, and I think that it's attempting to copy is what's that really? It's actually a really bad game, but a lot of kids play it, and you play it as like a white
Human Fall Flat.
person. Yeah, Human Fall Flat. It's basically like an actually good
that's a very
version
good game,
of
dude.
Human Fall Flat.
So hot take there. One of my friends is actually the first in the world to complete that, and she would hate that comment coming from you.
I'm just saying that game.
It is a great
repulsive.
game. You need to play in a group of friends. There is so much ass grabbing that you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've had a lot of fun playing that game and dragging my friends off of the map repeatedly until they're like, dude, please stop. I'm begging you. But nonetheless, that game is development wise, it is a mess and it has a lot of problems, but it's very innovative. And I think that it's a very good idea. I think that.
Oh man. So not hyped for Party Animals then?
No, I'm super hyped for Party Animals. That, like I said, that looks like a good version of Human Fall Flat. I'm very excited about Party Animals.
Garrett just throws the grenade in and then leaves.
No, I'm here. I'm sticking around.
I just watching Lee, and he's like, I'm done. You called Human Fall Flat bad.
Yeah, no, mate, I'm done. I'm out.
Standing up, he's about to walk out. It's like, I need a cup of tea to deal with this. Yep.
I was going to say, you got Forza Horizon 5 down. I don't
Yes.
think we've talked about it enough. That game looks astounding.
It looks incredible.
I just want to say I'm so glad that they're bringing the Eliminator back because there's so many people in the achievement community that I know are going to hate me. Because every single podcast I have a chance to, I'm just like, it's not that hard. Just keep on with it. Like,
Wait, hang on. So you're good at the Eliminator.
Look, I wouldn't say good, but I got the achievements for it, and I'm happy with that.
Good on you. I just run around in a panic whenever I'm in that game. I love it. I'm really bad at it, but I just run away from everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, who would have thought though the last thing I ever would have expected was a racing battle royale.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
it is so much fun.
Mm.
It really is.
That's incredible.
I'm trying to think what else to say though. Like, even with the Series X, going back to Forza Horizon 4 for one of the latest DLC updates, when swapping a car used to take like 7-8 seconds.
Oh,
and
no,
it's
it's
just
insane, isn't it?
snapping your fingers now.
Mhm.
Just to see that kind
And
of
actually-
upgrade in 5.
It was always a pain when you were stuck. You were about to go and do one of the events with the multiplayer events. You know, oh, I've got to change car. But now you go, oh, I don't care. I'll just change car and I can jump in there and be there instantly. It's awesome.
It's fantastic.
But even I've got an SSD plugged into my Series X and it's fine. Like it's quick enough to work with an SSD if you're really running out of disk space.
Man, no, I mean, Playground don't get enough praise for what they've managed to do with Forza Horizon series at all.
And it keeps getting better as well.
And they just
crazy.
keep adding stuff. I mean, those guys need to get a hobby.
I mean, there's so much stuff in that game that I honestly feel overwhelmed when I'm in the menus of that game sometimes.
Yeah, the map.
That's like my one request on how they could improve it, actually, is like find a more streamlined way to present some of the information and the available content.
Completely
Because
agree.
it like really is overwhelming. Like that was my only beef when I got involved 4 or 5 weeks ago when I first started playing it. I was like, holy cow, where the hell do I even begin here? You know,
Yeah.
there's just so much. But that's like
I think
that's like a good problem to have, though, right?
yeah, you
So-
press Y. That's what you do. You press Y, and then you go. I just want to do adventure racing today, and then just do that.
No, you hold
That's
the
how you go.
Nexus button, you go up, and then you press A.
Just get time. Just get jumping, fast jumping. That's all you need. Then you don't have to worry about the. You just go. I'll do this race.
Yes, fast travel.
Fast travel. Yeah.
Fast jumping.
Fast jumping. Yeah. I'm really sad. I'm trying to get my Xbox to play the. Oh, it might work. The showcase.
Yes,
In the
It's not.
background. Oh, clever.
clever.
Not
Clever.
clever.
It
No,
just-
Xbox is not clever. Xbox is stupid.
Just make sure it's not killing your internet.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe it is. Yeah.
So, as with all things in life, there will be stuff that was announced or that we thought should have been announced that wasn't announced, or stuff that was announced not exactly thinking the way it should be announced. You know, life is full of disappointments, and I'm sure this show, as good as it was, and how much praise it's getting online, and the fact that it seems to have just about carried the entire E3 conference, there's stuff in there that's a bit disappointing. So what got you guys a bit disappointed that you expected that maybe they didn't show, or that they did show and you were like, just a little bit more, or they could have shown it a different way, or just spoken about something, changed some messaging up, you know, free for all, have at it. Simone.
Okay. Well, no, you guys are not going to like me for this. But I was very disappointed to see that Forza Horizon 5 was coming because I haven't finished number 4 yet. And I'm getting anxious just thinking about it.
Sounds like a challenge. That's what it sounds
So,
like.
No.
so those people that have finished 4 have to suffer. Is that what you're saying?
yes. Yes.
Just
yes,
have to wait.
because- No, you see, my group that haven't finished it, we're the majority. Majority rules here.
All right, that's fair enough.
And then I guess on a side note, I would have loved to have seen something about Minecraft, but I know that's just wishful thinking.
Yeah.
Anything.
The super duper graphics
Minecraft
pack.
has its own event, correct?
Does it?
Yeah, it's got
I think
Minecon.
it has
Minecon,
its own yearly, Minecon. So that's probably. I think they limit everything to that because Minecraft's so big. It's its own platform basically.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yep.
But they could have just put a hint in there like, oh, here's the RTX upgrade, the ray tracing upgrade.
Yes,
Mm.
know?
exactly.
Just
Also,
like-
you know, if they had said something about HoloLens, I would have been quite excited.
No VR.
No VR.
That would have been really cool.
Uh, that's just my hot take.
Cameron, what disappointed you?
I wouldn't say there was anything that really disappointed me. I was surprised that we didn't hear any studio acquisitions.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
But now the more I think about it, 20th year of Xbox, I'm sure there's plenty of time later on to do
Do you
announcements.
think the
and
Warner
whatever.
Brothers rumors true?
I think there's got to be some weight to it if they're splitting up the studios, yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Well, they bought them. Whoever owns them got purchased by someone who doesn't want the game company, doesn't it? So they were splitting them up.
Mm. I will say this: if NetherRealm gets bought by Microsoft, my girlfriend will never live it down. She's grown up in Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
Like
wow,
she
okay.
loves it. And I don't think I'll be able to. I think I'll have to go out and get hearing aids after that. Just scream the house down. Yeah, it's more so just stuff that surprised me that it wasn't there. Like, I guess like not seeing as many indie games, which is not necessarily a bad problem, but
just
like,
different.
yeah, it just feels like a different show, which, like I said, not a bad thing, but I just thought we would get like a showcase reel or something in there, because as time goes on, I am very much getting more bang for my buck out of the shorter experiences where I can complete a playthrough in a night and take that in.
Do you think it's the idea Xbox stuff though that they were doing? They did previously kind of covers that more.
I was just thinking that the ID at Xbox seems to have its own slot around September, if I remember correctly, where they sort of do a huge big ID at Xbox showcase where they show, here's the 300 independent devs working with us, and they kind of do like a mini ID E3.
So maybe they just split it off.
Xbox event tomorrow, actually.
Oh, okay.
10 a.m. Yeah, for Summer Game Fest.
Man, okay.
Right, okay.
Right, I'll have to tune in for that one.
Cool.
Man. Awesome.
Yeah, I'd be keen. What time is that, New Zealand? 10 a.m.
I have no idea.
Probably.
Not 3 a.m. Maybe
well, that'll be a nice change, man, getting up at 3. See, after E3 finished, if you'd asked me about 90% of those trailers, I wouldn't have been able to tell you what they looked like, what games they were. I didn't take much in at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Just pretty lights going, oh, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
And Garrett, what disappointments did you have?
I guess I wasn't really disappointed, but I was expecting a studio acquisition announcement. But then when I think about how fast 90 minutes goes when you're up on the stage, I mean, it goes by fast, especially, let's see here. Although piggybacking on what Cameron said, I do expect a Warner Bros. Acquisition. I imagine they either purchased the whole lot of them or they purchased Turtle Rock Studios specifically. I think Turtle Rock, having worked with Valve in the past very closely, is a very talented developer to pick up. I think the Back for Blood partnership they got going on for Game Pass is a sign of good faith. Possibly leading into an acquisition here in the future. So I definitely keep an eye on the event on the 16th of June. There's the Xbox Game Showcase Extended. So they're having another showcase for Summer of Games on the 16th, actually.
Man.
That's
I didn't even know
Paris Lilly of the Kind of Funny Xcast.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And Gamer Tag Radio. But what else was I disappointed by? I think my biggest disappointment was actually the lack of Halo campaign gameplay. We got to see the cinematic and it was beautiful. Big improvement on what we saw last time, but they didn't really they didn't set my mind at ease regarding the graphical fidelity of the campaign or anything regarding the campaign with that CGI trailer. I mean, it was cool. We got to see Cortana's interim replacement. Who knows if that'll last? I'm sure he'll find Cortana somewhere. I
thought it was nice that they fixed his helmet though for this one.
Yeah. No,
what was wrong with his helmet?
It was looking good.
In Halo 5, his helmet got broken. It got smashed.
Oh, right.
So they got a new helmet, which is a bonus.
I was actually disappointed that the Outer Worlds 2 got announced. I was really hoping Obsidian would work on new IP or work with Bethesda in some way. I knew if they worked with Bethesda in some way, it wouldn't be announced anytime soon because the Bethesda acquisition just happened. But even though Outer Worlds was a great game, sold really well, I was really hoping they don't revisit it for a while. I like new IP. That would have been nice, but I was still excited by the Outer Worlds 2. I hope it's bigger and longer than the first one, kind of like a Fallout game. So, also was I disappointed by? I was disappointed by lack of gameplay on Contraband and Redfall. And I was kind of disappointed. I mean, it's still really cool, but they had 1, 2, 8, 9, 10, 11. They had 11 games get announced for Game Pass that went to Game Pass the day of the game showcase, awesome announcement, right? Here's 11 more games with your existing subscription. However, I was disappointed with the titles that went to it personally. I was hoping they would pick up some third-party titles. Those were all Bethesda titles, so of course,
yeah.
I'm glad we got them.
They're titles too that have been in there at one point or another as well, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have. So, but I was happy that we got the old Fallout games. That was super cool. I think having a chance to play those on PC will be a nice change of pace. So, but those were my only disappointments, really. Yeah, just Halo campaign was my biggest one.
Yeah, I think it is probably for a lot of people.
So, 9 to 2. I just worry about Halo. So, Halo comes out in what time? November normally, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It worries me that they said holiday
whatever
2021.
Yeah, whatever game comes out in November currently, which has been actually they've said the date, is Forza Horizon 5.
Yeah.
Isn't that quite a big game to be coming out the same month?
Well, Forza Horizon 5 is probably coming early November, and Halo is probably coming end of November.
Halo will probably come in around the 20th, the week of the 20th, or somewhere around there. I'd say the 20th to the 27th, if I had to guess.
20th year anniversary.
Pardon me?
20th year anniversary.
Yeah, I mean that would be my guess. I think the only reason they haven't put a date to it is because they're going to let they can't afford for it not to go well, is what my guess. So what they're doing by keeping the date secret is allowing other games to get their announcement dates out first during the Summer Game Fest and E3 announcements to make sure that there's a clear runway for Halo. As soon as they can confirm that, they'll put a date to it. I imagine that we're actually going to see more from Halo at the extended showcase here on the 16th. And that would be a pretty opportune time to do so, but we'll see.
Yeah. And notice that the only other game that's been announced for November is Horizon 5. Every other game is avoiding November like there's something wrong with it. You know, we have October, we've got December games. November is suspiciously absent. And I have a feeling it's because everyone who's releasing games goes, the Juggernaut is coming in November. We can't mess with that, especially with the multiplayer being free to play. It's going to just huge. Dominate.
That is quite literally going to change the landscape of the, I'm not even joking. That game going free to play is one of the biggest understatements in gaming I've heard in a long time. That is going to completely change the first-person shooter market and the landscape of the gaming industry in a lot of ways. I mean, they haven't even announced the Battle Royale. Just think about this. Just that title going free to play in what we imagine Halo to be's current state, which is, Team Slayer, Big Team Battle, Oddball, stuff like that. That's crazy awesome enough as is. Just imagine later down the road if they wanted to drop a battle royale and do some more progressive things with the title, how much more crazy that would be. I mean, just imagine if Call of Duty's regular multiplayer went free to play.
Battlefield 2042 is a multiplayer only game, isn't it? Battlefield 2022 is multiplayer only as well.
Yeah.
That's going to cost.
That's going to cost $70. Now look at that value proposition. That makes no sense for gamers, right?
Exactly.
Amazing.
You get 7 maps with Battlefield in its current state. 7 maps for $70. You're paying $10 a map, basically. That's insane to me, right?
Yep.
Think about that. Think about this DLC wise. Imagine if someone tried to sell a piece of DLC and it was one map and they tried selling it for $10.
There is rebellion.
No, that'd be terrible. That is what they are literally doing. Isn't that
COD? Isn't that how COD's been working for years? They just go, we've got all these Battlefront COD 2 maps that we're going to release from 15 years ago.
No, it's 100%, but they're releasing like multiple maps in one $10 pack, right? They're giving you like all the Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare maps remastered for the new game for $10. Battlefield is quite literally $10 for one map.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a bit insane.
That's insanity. Will I still buy it? Yes. I'm a huge
Battlefield
PS fan. Huh?
You're pre-ordered, haven't you? Did you put down
I'm
the
gonna
pre-order?
get the Ultimate Edition, but
Yeah.
that said, most people probably should think about not doing that. So, because honestly, we should not
We should not
okay that
encourage
kind of
bad
stuff.
behavior. Yeah. What's the release date? Do we know yet? Has it got a release date?
Yeah, it's October 12th, right?
October 12th. Ooh,
Let me just
okay.
check.
October 12th or October 14th, I think.
Man.
22nd of October 21.
22nd. What's an October 12th? So there's something.
October 12th is.
Oh yeah, 22nd. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Checking my notes. Back
Yeah,
for Blood.
that's correct.
Oh wow.
Back for Blood's the 12th.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Game Pass as well.
That's why that's at top of mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's kill some zombies.
Excellent.
I have a question. Was anyone surprised that nothing was mentioned about Fable?
No.
Yes.
They did mention it at the end, but I wasn't too surprised.
Oh, what about that game that's been pushed back? I can't remember. It's called Everfall or something. I can't remember what it's called.
Everwild.
Everwild.
Oh,
Yeah, it's been pushed
Everwild,
back
yeah.
till 2024. Everwild. Yeah. 2024 now, redoing it completely from scratch.
Because I
Yeah.
checked an article.
Wait, what?
The creative director left, and they had to restart the project.
that'd
Rare
be a
wants to basically make it like a magical kind of, like to fit in the scenery and the style of the game.
Mm.
So I'm guessing
Wait,
like
are they
less
really
blo-
starting from scratch on that game, or are you?
I
just
don't think-
pulling
I think-
my leg, Lee?
I think
Well,
not starting from
essentially, it
scratch.
says
It's just
the headline.
environments are-
Yeah, the headline said start from scratch. Essentially, starting from scratch. It says
So
on
yeah,
there.
development has been rebooted. So they're redoing the whole dev of it, but as far as I understand, the art style is sticking around. So that seems to be the
Yeah.
only holdovers, the art style. Everything else again is being reworked.
Well, I think that's what I think the reason that announcement says that is because I think the art style is kind of what has everyone excited about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
pretty much.
A cool video. Yeah.
I mean, that's all there was to it, really.
Yeah,
That's all we knew about it.
Just
is
the
it
cool
looks
art style. Yep, it looked fantastic. And going back to
did.
the Halo multiplayer, the one thing that excites me about that, and that I also believe is going to help change the landscape, is the battle pass. So the battle
Oh my
pass is
gosh.
not going to expire. So you
Yeah.
can continuously work on your battle pass rewards, whether you're like Cameron who's going to smash it all out in one day, or like
I
us
mean,
who's going
we'll
to
try.
get to it in 12 years' time.
I just did a post on Twitter tonight again. It was an updated list of why Xbox is the most consumer-friendly video game company in the world right now, and it's moves like this as to why that rings true. I mean, it's not even close. I mean, I play all the video game systems out there. I got the PS5, the Switch, retro consoles, etc. But I mean, Xbox. Making Battle Pass to where you buy Battle Pass. I didn't even think about it beforehand. Think about how stupid we've been for I've been. I don't know about you guys, but think about how stupid we as consumers have been for paying 10, 20 bucks a season for a pass and then letting them take it away. How crazy is that? It
I don't know.
wasn't until Halo pointed it out that I felt stupid for doing that. I'm not going to be buying battle passes for any game besides Apex Legends because I'll be stupid for that game.
Oh, and
But
Battlefront.
besides Apex, except for Apex Legends, I'm not going to be buying battle passes anymore for games unless they do it like Halo's going to do it.
Battlefield. Would you buy the battle pass for that?
No.
No.
Yeah.
I do. I
That's
love your
serious.
reaction. I love your reaction to that because I was similar, although I think it was in my head because I was still processing it when Kyle was explaining to me how the battle pass was going to work at lunchtime, right? Because we went out
Yep.
for that.
You
and
went
I remember
outside.
thinking, we did. We left the house,
What?
and I remember thinking, this is bizarre. Why have we been putting up with this?
Yeah.
This is how they should all work.
It seems so
We didn't even
strange. eh?
know.
No, we didn't even think about
know
it.
We were getting bamboozled until someone said, "Hey guys, you're being bamboozled. Here,
Yeah.
take this. Keep
We're
it."
just sheep, brainwashed.
Can we blame EA for this? I like to
Yeah,
blame.
of course we can. Blame them for
Blame EA.
Yeah, go for it.
Safe bet.
They're the worst company to work at in the world for the 50th year in a row. Come on.
That's amazing. So getting back to the disappointments, Mr. Lee.
Oh no! So I just put the Halo one. Actually, I was expecting more Halo. To be honest, I know everyone's
Nice.
kind of going, "Oh, it's amazing! We got this multiplayer, pretty pitch." I was like, "Yeah,
Mhm.
but I want some substance to it. I want to actually see some stuff."
Some gameplay.
Like you said, the campaign and stuff like that. Because I don't play the multiplayer side. I play the campaign more than anything else.
I don't know, that
That's what I love
multiplayer
about
trailer.
Halo.
That multiplayer trailer's got me going. I might jump into Halo multiplayer for
I know,
the
but
first
then
time
you'll
in my
get
life.
beaten by everybody. People like Cameron and Matt and people like that will just beat you.
Oh, but then you just
I think
get
that they're going
better.
to have a big solution to. I think
For special
we
room
haven't
for
had a new
Carl.
Halo since 2015, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
2015. I'm pretty sure that's
2015?
accurate. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I think they're going to have a pretty good solution to what's it called?
Noob friendly.
You know what?
Difficulty
They
playing with
do.
other players.
They do. They announced they're adding bots to games.
Yeah, that's going to be
Oh,
awesome.
Lee, you're
sad.
totally
That's
fine.
just sad.
Bots.
But
Why was I lose to the bots though? Isn't it good?
I'm
Oh,
completely
God.
for it. There's so many games that, and I'm sure Halo's not going to fit into them, but you might be playing it like 6 to 12 months after launch and they're dead.
Yeah.
I honestly would love to see more
I've-
games add bots.
So I played Destiny a lot at the beginning, and I was reasonably good at me and Carl were reasonably good at it. But then we stopped playing for 6 months, come back in, and just get our asses kicked for the whole time. And then the same with Division 2. You kind of play, you get really good, then you get out of it for a few months, come back again, and you just can't play because everyone's got all the guns and everyone's kind of sussed the game out.
Mm.
But no, I do agree with Cameron. It's like when everyone rejoiced when Star Wars Battlefront 2 added
Backfill
bots.
bots, yeah.
Yeah,
Bots, or the
Just-
the missions.
it's
as
needed
well.
all the time. I think every game should have it.
Mm. That's fantastic.
The last thing
Actually,
you
I-
want is one of your players like in a queue for like 10 minutes trying to find a game.
Mhm.
Oh, Battlefront, Starship, Battle, whatever it is. That's,
Oh, the ones that you can't get the achievements for because you can't get into it. That's why.
yeah, that's when you start the game in the morning, and maybe at the time you finish work, you can get into a queue for one game where someone's going to quit halfway through.
Mhm.
So frustrating.
I did win my first Fortnite game though against all the bots. I was quite happy with myself.
Well done.
Nice.
We'll send you a
Congrats.
trophy.
Thanks.
Can you do the floss for us now, Lee? Because you won.
yeah, sure. Yeah. Tomorrow.
Oh, cool. I look forward to it. Yeah, for me, the everyone said no studio acquisitions, but I think that is coming. They want to keep the hype train going for the rest of the year. So Xbox is going to be very strategic with announcing the studio acquisitions. But Grounded getting achievements, yeah, that's cool, but it still doesn't have a 1.0 release date.
That's true.
Give us a one. If it's got achievements, you'd expect it to be 1.0. You'd expect it to, here, this is the game. Here, this is our vision. We got updates coming for it that fix things sort of like Minecraft, but at least give us a 1.0,
Hmm.
I mean,
Is
isn't
Sea of
Fortnite
Thieves
still in
1.0?
beta?
Sea of Thieves still 1.0?
Sea of Thieves would be what now?
7.15.
I was
Oh,
really
okay.
surprised about that DLC announcement. I know that something
Yeah.
Disney was teased. I wasn't
Oh,
expecting
I just-
Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, I rolled my eyes a
That
little
was
bit. It's a
actually
bit kind
really
of, you
good
have some money.
announcement, in my opinion.
It like it's good. It just I don't know. It just felt a bit different to me.
Mm-hmm.
I
It
just
felt like they
completely
sold
threw
out.
me
That's what it
off.
felt like. It felt like they sold out.
No. Moving
I
on
mean,
to the
it's one
surprise
super
category.
large conglomerate corporation partnering with another. So
Oh, man. So this is a good segue into the surprise category because my number one surprise is Jack Sparrow and Sea of Thieves.
Oh,
I think-
okay.
It made me feel like a kid again. I don't just want to jump in and, go on an adventure with Jack Sparrow and have some fun with it because it seems absolutely bonkers, off the wall fun. Nothing, nothing nefarious, nothing else, just fun. So that's my number one surprise. Hades, that is a good surprise. Diablo 2, I looked at that and I'm like, please don't tell me it's coming to Game Pass because I will lose the rest of my life to this game, just like we did when it first came out. Plague Tale looks incredible,
Hmm.
absolutely. And of course, that Outer Worlds True trailer, without a doubt, was so on the nose, so good. It's made me almost want to go finish the game, finish the first one.
Easy. Easy.
I know. It's on my list of almost games to play.
Oh yes. Is it downloaded at least? No.
It's downloaded.
Is
It's
it?
there. It's waiting. It's waiting. So in terms of surprises, Sea of Thieves is like my number one. This is fantastic. Absolutely love it. But now you guys, what were your biggest surprises? What made you sit up? What did you not see coming? What was out of left field? Was just brought the kid out in you? Was you basically afterwards just hugged your Series X and was like, Thank you, Microsoft. Thank you to the Microsoft gods for blessing us with this. And Garrett, you look like you have something to say.
I was gonna say it wasn't really anything. Like, no singular announcement had me hugging my Series X that day. It was like the whole thing as one. It was all it fit all together too well. It was great. So the whole thing is really what made me happy. But if there was one surprise that had me excited, I wasn't expecting Back for Blood to be at the Microsoft show. And the reason that was exciting, because we've already seen some of Back for Blood. So you guys are like, why is Garrett like choosing that one? We've already known about Back for Blood. The reason being is because of, I think that it being shown is a good sign for a possible acquisition because of Warner Bros. Current state of affairs. So, I mean, just the possibility of that is extremely good in my eyes, because I love Turtle Rock. Left 4 Dead's one of my favorite franchises. So
I know you
that's
spent
that.
a lot of time predicting what was going to happen at the show.
Yep.
But surely you couldn't have predicted the fridge.
No,
It's an important question.
No, I would have never spend time trying to predict the fridge, but no, I did not.
Okay, well, there you go.
Oh man. And Cameron?
Caught you cold.
I was expecting a JRPG of some sort. I wasn't expecting New Edian Chronicles.
Oh, yeah.
Uprising.
Yep.
Oh yes.
Biggest Kickstarter of 2020, I believe.
Oh wow, okay.
So that was pretty good. And I feel like they need to do something for the JRPG fans.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
We're a bit sad. We're looking at the Final Fantasy VII remake and we're going, come on, Square. Just please just
When
give
is
us
that gonna
something.
come?
Yeah, exactly. Just
I'm waiting.
please.
I feel like Sony just wants to keep keep the impression that if you want to play Final Fantasy, it's going to be on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty much the one that I guess surprised me the most. Everything else is pretty, like, I guess in terms of everything else, it was more so the DLC aspects of already established properties, like Fallout 76 getting the Pit DLC, which I believe was Fallout 3 off the top of my head. And then just Top Gun DLC for Flight Simulator, stuff like that.
That was cool.
Yeah. Do you know it was the same? It was a side by side of the cinematic for the movie, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that was pretty cool.
That was very cool. And Mr. Lee, your surprises?
I'm almost with Garrett actually on this whole. It's not that surprising. Hades probably was one big one. I didn't realize Hades was going to come out.
Yeah,
I think Game Pass was the biggest surprise. The fact that all this stuff comes on Game Pass. That was, you kind of sit there going, oh, I can play all these games. I don't have to watch this and then go and spend all this money. I can just go and play these games.
So what are the 3 games that are not coming to Game Pass? There's Far Cry 6, Battlefield. What was the other one?
Yeah, there's one more. The fact that we can't remember it.
Yeah, I'm just looking through the list now.
Yeah.
But when the show started and when they started just doing this whole Game Pass, day one, Game Pass, I said to Simone, I was like, we're going to get so tired of seeing that. Just, and it was
I saw a few tweets during just like, I hope the the world premiere guys like doing okay.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. I was just, yeah.
The Xbox tweeted afterwards, he's like, we just want you all to know that the world premiere guys, he's okay. He's just on holiday.
He's on a rest.
Oh, that was great.
I can't think of what the third game was though.
No, I can't see it in the list actually. I've got the list of all the games here.
Man. And Simone?
It's okay.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, same as Kyle. I was not expecting to see Jack Sparrow. How I feel about it, I don't know. It feels strange. But Sea of Thieves is strange. I'm more accepting of the Jack Sparrow DLC than I am of some other aspects of Sea of Thieves. So it's just all right. But I mean, I'm more excited to play Kingdom Hearts 3 with Jack Sparrow in it than I am to play Sea of Thieves with Jack Sparrow in it. So,
Okay.
yeah. What?
I disagree. a pirate in
Really?
a pirate game.
I know, but like,
Kingdom Hearts. Come on.
no, I'll tell you, there's a
does
very
this make?
specific reason I'm excited for Kingdom Hearts, and I haven't played 3 yet. But just how realistic Sora looks in the Jack Sparrow world when he gets there just blows my mind from the pictures I've seen. So I'm more excited about that. I don't know, Jack Sparrow, it's weird.
To see him in a game centered around pirates?
Yes, there's something about every pirate in Sea of Thieves looks weird. Jack Sparrow doesn't look weird, so he feels misplaced.
Just like Sora looks different in Jack Sparrow's world. To your own point.
No, but Sora looks more human-ish when he's in Jack Sparrow's world, so he kind of morphs to fit the world he's in. Jack Sparrow looks too normal to be in Sea of Thieves.
I can understand your point.
I'm excited
I
because
hear
it's
they're
different, and I love it.
sorry. I hear they're
right.
trying to add Kingdom Hearts in, but like Square just wouldn't.
That'd be
Great.
amazing. Have a Mickey Mouse on a boat.
Ah, you know,
Oh, that
I
was-
think if that happened, my daughter would just absolutely just.
I know.
Can't
All
be
the kids have
quiet.
just been there. Yeah.
But if he was there, he'd be at the wheel, right, whistling.
yeah, Steamboat
Yes.
Willie.
Steamboat Willie.
No
Ah.
doubt.
Would be hilarious.
For the record, I love Pirates of the Caribbean, but I'm not anti it. It just feels strange.
Hmm. No, I can understand the pirates in Sea of Thieves. They all look piratey, cartoony in a way, and Jack Sparrow looks almost too clean.
A little
It's
bit.
it's Disney, isn't it? That's
It
the
is
problem.
very Disney.
Yeah.
But what is interesting is the fact that Microsoft is doing things with Disney in the first place. So
Oh,
So-
Disney Plus came out on Microsoft Game Pass, isn't it, for 3 months as well?
Yeah.
yes,
That's true.
So maybe we'll get a Halo version of Kingdom Hearts.
Ooh.
Wow.
No, just playing.
Wow.
That could be quite
The
interesting.
more Microsoft does with Disney, the better, because Disney owns Star Wars, so the more Microsoft can
Ah,
become
yes.
friends with them,
Oh my
the
word!
happier I will be. In
I
hopes
didn't even
for Star
think about
Wars
that.
content.
Imagine if they released a Star Wars exclusive on Xbox. I mean, game set and match just about, isn't it?
I
A
think
good
that,
one.
I think that has the probability of MLB coming to PlayStation by itself in the future.
Man,
Oh
But
man,
that's not
I
gonna
didn't even
happen.
think about that.
that's
I
amazing.
can't think
I
about it.
think
I'm so
Disney's huge
glad.
about multi-platform. So
I'm so glad we're nearly at the end of the podcast because I can't really think about much more than more Star Wars games on Xbox.
Have you played the 4K version of Fallen Jedi yet?
Order.
Fallen
Is
Order.
it out?
Fallen Jedi.
Because
Yeah.
I
A
A
asked
couple of days
Kyle.
ago. Yeah, a couple of days ago.
I asked Kyle the day that I heard it was coming out. I said, "Is there an update for Fallen Order?" And I thought you said no.
No, I said it's
Yet.
coming out.
Look,
It came out. I
it's-
got mine yesterday. I haven't loaded it yet, but it installed
yesterday.
it yesterday. Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay,
got it
I
yesterday.
asked
Cool.
a couple of days ago. No, I haven't played it yet. I didn't realize it was ready.
Yep,
Mm,
it's
Brilliant.
cooked, ready to go.
Brilliant.
Going back, I think that third game was Diablo 2.
Diablo 2, yeah, I think so.
Ah,
From
yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Cosmic Barrage?
Yeah. Took a while to find that.
Yeah.
every other title, it's just like, and also with Game Pass day one in 2022 or 2021. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man. So who's hyped to play the Ascent
Yes.
end of this month?
yes.
It looks so
Wait,
pretty.
sorry, ended this month or next month?
I'm sure it's
it's next month.
okay, cool.
Oh, now you're
I'm
all
sorry,
sad
now I
now.
feel like
all
it, isn't it?
excited.
Oh man. I must
I
be
think
reading
it
it
is
wrong.
this month.
June? The 27th of June. I'm pretty sure it's the 27th of June.
29th of July
answer.
21 is what I've got.
Oh my gosh, he's
Ah.
right. Yeah, it's July 29th. I thought it was this month too.
Okay, well, let's
because there is
Very
like
sad.
6 titles coming to Game Pass between the 29th of July and the 29th of August.
man.
Wow, I have to wait.
And
That's
I'm just
insane.
thinking like Ascent, Hades, 12 minutes.
Yeah, 12 minutes. would be
3 off the
amazing.
top of my head. What
Jeez.
else was there?
All the
Look,
games
look,
came out yesterday. on the
Grounded
20th.
Grounded gets achievements this month. That's all you need to think about.
Yeah.
There
Yes.
we go.
That's
Sold.
great.
Sorry,
If you
Flight
guys
Sim.
want to know what's
So-
coming and when, you can go to GamePassCounter.com, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Are you going to do another
I
countdown
don't know
website
why
as
I
well?
didn't pull it up. I was Googling trying to figure out the answer instead of just darn website.
Here's my website that does exactly what you're looking for.
Yeah, here it is. Jeez.
Are you planning
Come
any
on,
more
Garrett.
websites like countdowns or anything, Garrett?
Yeah,
We
I
had
got
one for the
another one
countdown.
cooking right now. It's big. It's for PC players.
Ooh,
Oh,
brilliant.
Master Race, I've got enough.
They do.
That's amazing. So before we end, any last comments about the Xbox E3 show? Anything you want to just throw out there? You know, here's a chance to throw a grenade, run away, or just give them praise for how cool it was. Anyone jump in?
It was tight. It was very well done. It was very well put together.
Yes,
It was.
It was
Um,
just
What would you guys give it out of 10?
probably
I'd
about
go a 7 or an 8 personally, because there wasn't nothing amazing in there. I wasn't like, oh wow, I didn't expect that completely, but it was well done. What I saw was really good.
man. We are very different people, Lee, because Starfield
Okay.
alone has put it up to like 9 out of 10 alone.
Oh, but it's just anime. That's all it is. Almost made a pretty rich video.
In game though, it's Creation
Yeah,
Engine
yeah,
2,
yeah,
and it's
yeah.
in engine. I mean,
Okay.
the one tweet I saw was the fact that everyone thinks it's a CGI tweet or a CGI sort of trailer shows how good Creation Engine is now.
I did like that video they brought out yesterday or today. The one where they kind of went through and just showed people making the video and did a bit of kind of behind the scenes stuff. I thought that was
Yeah,
quite
the
cool.
one Todd Howard narrated.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that was quite
Yeah.
cool.
So
You
Garrett,
kind of forget the amount of work. Sorry, you kind of forget the amount of work they put into these games. It's not just a game they're producing. There's a whole thing they kind of get into, and all the design and stuff gets into it.
yeah, definitely. Very cool. So yeah, any last parting thoughts, Garrett? What would you give it out of 10?
I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10. I think they did exactly what they needed to. I think it was the best show. I think I think in a lot of ways this was the best show Microsoft's ever had because it instilled more confidence in the Xbox brand and community than I think the community's had since 360 area, if ever. I think there's so much confidence in the community. And I think they made it very clear that Game Pass is the center of their branding. Everything was about Game Pass. Every single thing. It was Game Pass, Game Pass, Game Pass. So, well, parting thoughts. No, I just think it was good. Like I said, I wish they would have shown Halo campaign. I wish they would have came out and just bought Turtle Rock Studios, and I hope they do so in the future. And that's what I have to say. There's my grenade. Okay.
Cameron?
Yeah, I would say a 9. I'm glad that this year, like we've had enough E3s where, you know, it's pretty much half the show is explaining what Game Pass is.
Mm-hmm.
We know what Game Pass is now, and let's just get straight to the games. And I think the best thing you can have as a viewer during it is just like, there's just too much. Like, what am I going to like? There is 6 games coming out between 29th of July and 29th of August that I will have to dip my toes in to every single one. One of them is Flight Sim.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And the sort of thinking has gone from how am I going to play these games to what am I going to play?
Yep.
Or
Yep.
which one am I going to play first? Almost too much.
Good
Mr.
problem
Lee?
to have.
Mr. Lee, your thoughts, your passing thoughts?
Oh, I thought I said mine already. Go for Simone. I think I've said mine already. I think I just want some games to come out that are kind of now
So
play some
impatient.
games.
So you have to
Yeah.
finish Borderlands 2 first.
Oh, yeah, I'm not far. Got 15 days. I'm chapter 11 out of 19, so I should be okay. Should
Oh,
get most of
good,
it done.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, we're halfway
Brilliant.
through the month, eh?
Yeah.
I'll give it a 7 out of 10, and that's purely because last E3 I saw a lot more games I was excited to play than this year. So, but I'm relatively easy to please. So, yeah.
Ah, that's brilliant. So yeah, E3 was a good year where as Xbox gamers we're going to be feasting for ages, I think. And I think they've set the tone so next year is going to be even better. And still there's
Yes.
still so many events that they're doing this year that they're still having to keep stuff up their sleeve for. It's going to be ridiculous.
I have seen so many tweets these last couple of days where people are just saying, I cannot wait for Xbox's showcase in 2022 and 2023.
Yeah. That was one of my major thoughts last night and this morning on Twitter is I've been making some friends in the industry, and one thing I've heard from multiple sources is some things about what's going to happen in 2022, and I honestly think that this was kind of the warm-up year. The free to play is going to be the biggest thing that happens this year by far, is the free to play Halo multiplayer, and then next year it's going to be disgusting. For the next 2 to 3 years, it's just going to be disgustingness of Xbox and Game Pass really taking off the same way Netflix did in the early 2010s. So,
man, so exciting.
So cool, isn't it?
Don't think any of us are going to be able to get to sleep tonight after that. At least Garrett can just go into his day all hyped now. Just ready to start at 4 o'clock in the morning. Let's go do this thing. So before we leave you guys, we just need to remind you that hashtag back to your backlog is happening this month. And how far have you gotten in Cyberpunk, Garrett? Bye.
I'm not going to go to sleep.
I did not do any of it. I am a bad podcast guest.
Well, that's it.
That's great.
If you'd asked at the beginning, we
to it.
could have kicked him off if we'd known at the beginning.
That's why we saved it for last.
God, you didn't ask.
You've got 2 weeks to complete it.
Yeah,
All right,
and
all right,
go.
fair enough.
We're not going to hold that against you. You've got far too much going on as it is.
Yeah, I should have played it though. I honestly have only sat down and played Xbox, I want to say 3 or 4 times since last time I was on this podcast. That's not. I usually play every day, every other day at the least, you know.
Yeah.
So that's just. I've been unbelievably busy lately.
Yeah. Well, fair enough. We can all understand that. So yeah, Cameron, just to get you up to speed, is that every month in June we go to a game that we've started that we have not finished yet, and our aim for June is to just finish the game, whether it's 100% achievements or just to finish the game storyline, so we can get it out of our backlog, and so we're ready for we've got one game down going into the next year type thing.
Yeah.
So, is there any games on your list that you've been sort of trying to slog through this month?
Forza Horizon 2 on 360, just after the Forza Horizon 5. I must say, and I'm just doing this to hurt Kingsman a little, I had 1,300 games played on my profile with 300 completed. So there is 1,000 games to choose from for backlog.
That is insane. 300 completed games.
Thanks, Hall of Fame.
Can I ask you, what is your current completion percentage?
34%.
34.
In 3 games.
Okay.
Man, okay. That's impressive.
Nice.
Now, if you ask anybody in the achievement hunting community, they'll grab the pitchforks and start chasing after me. But it just depends on what side of the fence you're on, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. It depends on what you're going for. Like, I don't know what my gamer score is, but my percentage is what I keep an eye on.
The goal this year is to complete at least all the Halo games, at least all the Call of Duty games, and all the Forza Horizon games.
But when you say complete, you mean 100% achievement?
Yeah.
Complete, yeah.
Insane.
Cool.
That's absolutely insane.
A big task. Yeah.
How long do you think it takes the 100% Forza Horizon 4? Because I was contemplating doing it today when I finally played, but now you're scaring me. So
all right, I'm gonna pull up PA
scared.
and just see how many hours I have played in it.
Brilliant.
Because as soon as I complete a game, I basically uninstall it.
Wow, okay.
So
It's
My
gonna be-
estimate is 200.
I reckon close to
I
guessing-
think it's
and
more.
I'm
I
guessing
feel- I prefer
85 to
So-
110.
current hours spent in Forza Horizon 4, and I am the kind of person that will leave my console on too, so take that into consideration. 735 hours and 6 minutes.
Oh my goodness gracious! I might just uninstall it instead.
It's definitely over 100.
That's all for all 178 achievements.
Oh my word.
And they keep coming up with title
You're
updates. So even if you
disgusting.
100% it, and then they come out with a title update,
So
which adds more achievements.
let's look at the easy DLC for Fast and Furious.
Oh,
5 hours and 3 minutes. That's a little bit better.
There we
That's
go.
I might
That's,
just go play that.
that's
Yes.
an afternoon.
And it's quite fun. It's a fun game.
Oh,
All right, I'm doing Forza. Like, I'm probably not going to even attempt that. Jeez. I have too many other games in my backlog.
that's far too much.
So I've
Racing
got
games,
133 in
heavy.
mine.
What, 133 in your
133
backlog?
hours. I've done
Oh.
126 achievements in it. So
Jeez.
you don't have to spend 700 hours.
Yeah, you just
Yeah,
about
after you use the
300.
one too.
But
Yeah,
there's an
sorry.
achievement I have that Lee doesn't. So
Oh,
So
yeah,
brilliant.
whatever.
Yeah.
What, I found all the roads.
no, I don't have that one yet.
Oh, that's
Oh,
annoying. And Simone, a quick update on your backlog.
Stardew Valley is going well. I'm taking a snapshot of my farm every day, and I'm going to have a bit of a time lapse to show at the end of the month.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
And
I'm
you
looking forward to
teased
that.
some drama.
I did. For those in the Twitch chat that have been following us for a couple of years, it has to do with purple pants.
Oh, yes.
So
wow.
that'll
Brilliant.
be next week.
Oh, that's exciting. And Lee's almost finished his Borderlands 2
Chapter 11.
out of 19.
It's good. It's an awesome game. It's such a cool game.
Yeah.
Oh,
Really
Borderlands
enjoying
2
it.
is amazing.
Yeah. I kind of got sucked into it, and that's all I've played all month, basically. Just been chipping away at it.
It's so good. You had to play it during the podcast.
That's right. I was trying to. Well, Kinsman said, if you jump in, I'll get you some XP by just shooting stuff for you. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I did.
Brilliant. Oh,
But I
that's,
didn't think it would kill my Wi-Fi like it did. It did destroy my Wi-Fi up here.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's amazing. So, yeah, thank you guys for joining. Thanks for making the time, Garrett and Cameron, for hanging out with us, chatting E3. It's an exciting year. We're all chilling out and watching Xbox expand this year, really. So, Garrett, you want to tell the listeners where they can find you? Plug your socials
Yeah.
and tell them how awesome you are.
Yeah, I'm on all social media platforms, but just check me out on Twitter at Garrett E. Atkins, and I'll throw it in the Twitch chat
Brilliant.
right now as I talk, actually. That said, yeah, check me out on Twitter, and you can basically find me talking about the unnamed Xbox project, or check me out on GamePassCounter.com.
Yeah, the Game Pass's first fan site.
That's right. And that was endorsed by Xbox Game Pass themselves.
That's
Okay.
fantastic.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
And Cameron?
So if you want to follow me, you can find me in the RealGamerScore podcast Discord. You can also find me on Twitter under Shadowless Edge, or one word. I'll put it in the chat as well. And pretty much True Achievements, or on Xbox under Shadowless Space Edge.
Fantastic. So if you want to compare your achievements and have a bit of a cry, find them on True Achievements and realize, man, you haven't been giving half the games a good enough run. Mr. Lee, where can they find you?
I am Lee Howard on Twitter and on Xbox.
Nice and
Xbox
easy.
Factory, or whatever it's called now. What they changed it to.
Xbox Network Factory version 2. And
Nice.
Simone?
I am Jim Bean NZ on Xbox Network and Twitter.
Fantastic. And you can find me at Zarcrius, that's Xarcrius, on Xbox and Twitter, but I'm more active on Xbox, so find me there. Ping me. Let's jump into Gears of War or something fun. It's always good.
Yeah.
So
Jump
thank you
into
guys.
Anthem.
Ah, yes.
We're
Anthem,
playing
yeah, you
Anthem.
guys playing Anthem.
Hashtag
Yes, we
let's
are.
bring Anthem back. I think that'll be our
Are
next
you,
hashtag.
so how far have you got? I was going to jump in with you, but I don't want to jump in when you were low level. I want to jump in when you were kind of part of the way through the...
I think
Missions and stuff.
we're not at Lee's level yet. Lee's like level 300 gear.
Yeah.
We're at 2. We're high 2s.
We're
Oh, okay.
200 and something
Mm.
gear score.
Just
Yeah.
hit me up, because I love that game. It's such a cool game.
Yeah. Hashtag bring Anthem back. Let's do like a Titanfall 2 where everyone jump back into Titanfall 2 except with Anthem. We'll
Yep.
probably crash their one server that they've got running
Yeah, well,
in
that's
their
true.
person's basement. but we can try at least. So yeah, thank you guys for listening / watching. This has been the Xboxcast, and this has been our HypeStream live stream. Thank you all. Goodbye and good night.